Yes, and that is the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week with an absolutely enormous body drag. That thing is long. Slalom gear, loads of speed. That's got to be up there, hasn't it? We've obviously seen that really long body drag from Ian Boyd down the wave. But what is the record for the longest body drag on flat water? It's up there. It's up there. What do you reckon it is? And do you go in meters or do you go in the amount of seconds? Let me know in the comments below. So yes, that's the way we're kicking off Send It Sunday this week. We're also going straight into some more body drags. We will give away an O'Neill wetsuit today. Yes, so stay tuned. But next up, we've got German pro rider Dennis Muller. And this was when he was here doing a gun photo shoot in Martignal. Yeah, our local beach here. And they were doing lots of shots and they came up with doing a fun body drag challenge. What a good idea. I think this was a few years ago. And Dennis, well, he was throwing it down. Yeah, look at this beauty. Yes, good form, looking good. And what I like about it is when he finishes, look at the camera. Yeah. Did you get it? Did you get it? Next up, we got this one. Yeah, good style on this. Really bent arms, gets the weight over the boom. Good form, good form. And again, finishes it up, looks round to the camera. Shaka. But they didn't all go well. Check out this one. Yeah, this is the double bent knees, landing in, kind of bounces off the knees, looking good, but gets so much lift. He's hardly touching the water and then gets lifted up and then cannonball. Yeah, just cannonballs out the front. That is an absolute beauty, actually. That is a beauty. I mean, that has got everything about that. You can see, though, the takeoff when he double bounces on the knees. I think that's what kind of gets him unstable. And then he just tries to hold it. And you can see his toes are hardly in the water, then just gets ejected out the front. So that was good. And he's obviously got the forward loop body drag. Yeah, like I said, the body drag is the perfect move for practicing those early forward loops. Good form. I'm not going to bang on about it anymore, but just have a look at that. Visualize. It's a great move for doing it. I also got sent this by Nick Yup up in Scotland. Yeah, Boom Windsurfing. Doing a good job up there promoting windsurfing, giving it to the people. And he also has been watching the body drag videos. Did it help? Well, I tell you what, I think it did. Look at this. Yeah, solid. Absolutely solid. Good technique. Little dab off. Obviously, as time gets on, you can go longer. Your confidence builds. The technique gets better. But all in all, solid body drag. So cheers for sending that in. Right, let's give away a wetsuit. Who are we going to give it to? Well, it's not random. I picked this from one of the early entries into the competition. I thought it was only fair. And me being me, I had to give it to one of the young fellas. So the first O'Neill wetsuit giveaway is going to this fella. Yeah, this is Bjorn. He was one of the first guys to send in the body drag. He sent one in. I gave him a few tips. He sent me one back. And he made it the second time. I think the good progression. I actually met him over in Pozo. He's a little sender. He definitely deserves a wetsuit. So Bjorn, if you're watching this, get in contact with me and I'll give you the details and we'll get you an O'Neill wetsuit. What you're going to choose? There's a few. We got the Psycho. We got the, well, what have we got? We're Hyper Freak. That's a pretty sick suit. I've got a few of them. They're super stretchy. But like I said, send me a message and I will hook you up with a suit. We're going to give away a few more suits over the next coming weeks to guys that have entered that body drag competition, and we do have a few entries, and I don't know how I'm going to split it yet, because but we'll work it out. We'll definitely work it out. So from one young ripper to another couple of young rippers. We got to talk about the young rippers because these are the future. These are the ones that are motivating some of the older crew. You know, maybe dads and moms, their kids are getting into it and it's getting them back into it. The passion is flowing. Who have we got first? Well, I think we have to talk about Finn in Wales. This is his first time on a non-dagger boarded board, if that's even a sentence. Getting the first tax in. Yes, super nice. Dad says, looking forward to getting up and planing, getting in the harness and the straps and all that sort of good stuff. And that is coming. That is definitely coming. So, yeah, good luck, mate. Looking good. Looking good. Also, I got sent this video from Porto Polo over, I think, in Sardinia, I'm guessing. And this is a hell of a young ripper. 12 years old, from what I can work out from the video, Severa. Now, she is ripping. They reckon there's 35 knots of wind out there. She is absolutely sending it. Yeah, full send mode. Look at that, 35 knots, absolutely sending it. But check out the smile. Check out the smile. That's what does it for me. Full sending it, big smile. Living the dream. That is what windsurfing feels like. That sums it up. That's why we do it. That's why we're doing this channel. Absolutely love it. If you're a young ripper, don't forget, send us your clips in. Send it at Windsurfing.TV. You might have a picture of the week. You might be an older fella. You might have just got back into windsurfing. If you think your video can capture the imagination of the people watching, or you can help out, could be some of your first moves, could be a little bit on your spot, or anything. Might be a mate of yours and you've captured him or her, anything, send it in and we will try to put it in the channel and make it all work. I've got to say, just spoke to a new brand that might be supporting the channel, foiling brand. They're talking about giving away a foiling set. So if you're a member of Windsurfing.TV, you support the channel to help us bring you these videos, you could be in a chance to win some prizes. Duotone coming up, lots more to go. Well, I've got to thank these guys. These legends have supported the channel this week. New members. So massive thanks to these, plus you guys, the original members who have been supporting us since day one. You're all a bunch of ledges. Okay, right, where are we going next? I think we've got to go here. Yes, this is Ollie, the king of Roskilde Fjord. I don't think I said that right. Virgil sent that in, and that is an absolute picture of the week. There's a few of you out there going, what's he doing, Ben? Now, this is one of his first foiling experiences, and if you've ever been on a foil for the first time, you're used to slalom. When you're in slalom mode, you kind of bury the sort of leeward rail, you rail up the board, and you go pretty quick on a slalom board with a big fin. If you do that on a foil, the foil powers up underneath you, you lean back and it still powers up and you lose pressure off the foil, and it gets even worse until you're doing that head dip. One of my first foiling sessions, I did exactly that. But that is the perfect moment to take a picture. Love it. Absolutely love it. So keep sending your pictures of the weekend. If you think you've got a moment that has been captured, send them in. Okay, well, we're going to go on to one of the favourite features of the week, which is, of course, Surfwagens Jahr. Surfwagens Jahr. Yes, the Surfwagen Jahrs is back. And actually this week, it's kind of funny because I just got rung up, or someone rang me up a couple of days ago and said, are you keen to do a Toyota advert? I was like, yeah, maybe. They sent in a few details. Apparently, I'm doing some Toyota advert for Poland. Here in Portugal. The forecast is rubbish. I have no clue how this is going to work, but I've got to leave now tomorrow, which is Sunday. So this is why this one is a little bit rushed, and it's Sunday. I wasn't expecting this, and let's see what happens, but I'll report back and tell you how it went. But they want to feature a windsurfer in a Toyota Land Cruiser. Oh yes, now that is a Surfwagen. Let me know in the comments below if you could have any Surfwagen, if you could have anyone, what would your dream Surfwagen be? Let me know in the comments below. I think a Land Cruiser, that sounds pretty cool. And talking of Surfwagens, we're going to kick off actually the proper Surfwagen Jahr this week, which is this. Yes, this is David Rowe, 1985. This is his Surfwagen. Yes, I know it's a trolley. He said his first board was a Dufour wing or something like that. never even heard of it, but he said it weighed as much as a Sherman tank. So he needed a way to get it to his beach, which is a local beach, obviously. And his dad brought this trolley back from work, converted it into a bit of a board carrier. He said he'd never looked back. It was the best thing he ever had. His best surf wagon. Down the beach, go windsurfing, leave it on the beach. Obviously, no one would nick it. Comes back, sticks it on, pushes it back to the house, living the dream. He's also camping in the garden by the looks of it. I think his parents had already kicked him out. That was a thing, though. Is that still a thing with kids? Do they camp in the garden? I don't know if our kids are going to like camping in our garden at the moment. We need to clean it up a little bit. So there you go. That's the Surfwagen, yeah, the trolley. And the next one, well, this is a special one. I think when I went to Poland for the first time, I saw quite a few of these on the way there. You know what it is? Check out this thing. A Trabant. Yeah, Eastern Germany, is it? He says a 601 S. I'm sure the S is very important. And this is from Jaron, and this is his brother's car. It was his first car he ever had. He said he bought it just after the Berlin Wall went down. I think he said he was 13 at the time, and his brother used to take him to the, to the beach or the lake, and he used to get going, and that was his first experience of getting hooked and windsurfing. And then he's drifted away from windsurfing over the years, but 8 years ago, he came back. And he said he has never been so excited to go windsurfing again. He said it's absolutely brilliant. It's actually better than the first time. And I just love hearing those stories of you guys at home getting back into windsurfing and just going, oh my God, why did I ever leave? Because it's one of those things that it's very hard to explain the feeling of windsurfing to someone, but you know it, you feel it. And it is a thing, isn't it? As soon as you get back into it, it's like, why did I ever leave? It's amazing. It's bloody amazing. That's how we're going to leave it. Send It Sunday this week. We're ending with that. Windsurfing is bloody amazing. Okay, that is it for Send It Sunday. Don't forget, wherever you are in the world, don't forget to send it.